Hey guys, how y'all doing? I just thought I would do a let's talk. Let me Evo here. Um, I seen a Instagram post yesterday that was really upsetting to me and made me just think about things. I First of all, I don't watch the news, okay? I quit watching the news years ago. It just drags me down, gets me in a bad depressed mood and all this. It's just why? Why watch the news? It's all bad. Anyway, I don't talk about politics. I avoid religious conversations even though I am religious. I don't join in. I guess because my opinions may be different than even those who are of the same faith as me. Like I grew up in a Baptist church, and the church I go to now is associated with the Baptist church, but they're not a Baptist church. Anyway, and this is not all about religion and stuff, so if you're not religious, don't click off. It's just about basic human, you know, kindness, just being a human being. Just basically, where are people coming off thinking that they can or they have the right to judge how somebody else is living their life? You know what I mean? That just burns me up. I don't know, you guys. I mean, to me, the whole point of religion, growing up in the church, the number one thing that I have drawn from that is it's love. You know, love each other as I have loved you. You know what I mean? Like, love one another. That is the main thing that I have drawn from my faith. That is a key point. You're not there to hate and judge and tell people that they don't need to be of a certain sexual orientation, or it's bad to get an abortion, or you shouldn't have the right to choose what you want to do if you're in a certain situation, or you shouldn't marry this person or that person, or whatever. It's not, we have no right to tell any other person what they should or shouldn't do, or how they should or shouldn't be living. That is the beauty with this country, is we have the freedom to live how we want to live. And I have to admit, there are certain things that for my children, I don't want, I'm not 100% there comfortable with. I have to watch some TV shows, how I let them watch TV shows, but that's like, they have language and violence and sex just right on the TV. It doesn't have anything to do with, the whether it's two people of the same sex or it's two people of the opposite sex. I mean, I don't want my kids seeing people go at it on just a regular cable show. You have to filter that stuff, or I feel like I want to filter that stuff for my kids at the age they are now. Anyway, I made myself little notes. I think, we don't have to agree with how everybody else lives. It's okay to not agree with somebody, but I think it's certainly we have no right to tell somebody else how they should live their lives, either that they're wrong for feeling the way they do or whatever. And I live in a place where it has been, I mean, just in the past few years, have there been other ethnicities of people moving to this area? Like, it's been a predominantly white or Caucasian area. You know what I mean? Like, I'm from small town, USA, nowhere, country, and I am smart enough to realize that I have no right to care who moves in next door. I mean, why do people get up in arms about, if somebody is a different color skin than you and they're moving into your town, or, there's two gals living next door, or there's two dudes up the street, okay, but here you are, here's you and your husband, or you and your wife, or whatever, just two heterosexual people moving in next door. You know what I mean? What's the difference? I don't get it. Anyway. Okay. Into that, get over yourselves, period. Everybody has the right to their own opinion. Feel how you want to feel about it, but you don't have to voice that at every turn. It's love. It's love. And if you don't believe in God, then it's the golden rule. Treat others as you want to be treated. If that were you, if you were a different skin color and you were moving into a predominantly opposite skin color community, you would want to be treated with the same love and kindness and respect as, you would want to be treated that way, right? So do that to others. Treat everybody else the way that you want to be treated. If everybody just did that, then the world would be a much better place. But that's my opinion. So, take it with a grain of salt. And I wanted to say that, oh my gosh, March, crazy, crazy month for me. I know, I feel like I keep saying this. At work, my husband's business has been crazy. It's just that time of year. Every year we went on a vacation. My kids have been sick. I have had allergy, like crazy townness, and that's basically what the kids have had, just the fallout from allergies. And I don't know, I have not even read comments. I mean, I catch one every once in a while, but I have not sat down and did it. And our laptop, where the only place that I can go in to my comments and see them all in one place and kind of reply to them, it's with the hacker or whatever my husband found. I don't know, somebody that came into the shop there, and they got to talking, and he's apparently some kind of computer whiz, so he gave him our laptop to kind of get it fixed because it was running real slow. And you know what I mean, you know how they get after you've had them for 3 or 4 years. So anyway, and there's a fan, the cooling fan has been tore up, one of the cooling fans, and it overheats if we leave it plugged in for too long and all this jazz. So we're gonna get that fixed. Fingers crossed, everything works. And I cracked the screen on my iPod Touch that I was filming off of, and my iPad, I used to film off of it, but for some reason it'll just freeze up when I'm filming a video and go all weird. I don't know why. I guess I need to give it to the hacker, but I don't know if I could live without my iPad for a week. And then I'm filming now on my son's iPad, and I plan on getting some other device for me. I'm not sure what yet. I was thinking a new phone that I could just use, but I really don't need a new phone. And I was thinking a new iPod Touch, but I don't know, or a new iPad. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do something, but that's why everything's jacked up. I know a lot of you really care about people, replying and stuff in the comments and all this. And I mean, it's not that I don't care about it, but the way I have always watched YouTube is I will comment if I want to comment, but if that person replies to me, I don't even know about it unless I go back in that video, because I don't have that email, my YouTube, my Gmail email hooked up to any of my devices. I have it on the iPod Touch, but I never look at it. You know what I mean? So I don't know. We kind of do things like we like to do things, and I do want to get back to the comments. I plan on sitting down and getting to it, but I have to wait till we get our laptop back, because it's the only other way I have to respond is going into the video and going down and responding, and it doesn't always show all the comments, and that takes a long time, especially when I'm like a month behind. So I'm sorry. It's not, I mean, I care, but I care more about having my videos up and not getting so backlogged than, catching up to the comments and then uploading videos. You know what I mean? Anyway, and watching videos. I have not watched many videos in March. I mean, I have watched a lot of videos. I mean, I usually constantly have YouTube running, but in March, I kind of just got tired of YouTube and I don't know. Sometimes you just get tired of it because it's like, just the same old, I don't know. I'm sure some of you feel me. You know what I mean? It's like, heifer, just hush. I'm just tired of listening to you. Just shut up. So when I get to feeling that way, I just go watch me some Netflix. I watched a few different shows on Netflix. I can't remember what it was. One, we watched Longmire. I love that show. It's so great. And it has 4 seasons, and it's just this roughneck cop and out in the plains and Montana or something, and he's catching the bad guys. And anyway, it's a really good show, and it had 4 seasons on the network, and then Netflix picked it up, and they're filming at least one more season, so I'm super excited about that. And come on, guys, The Walking Dead, did y'all see the finale? Like, what the crap happened? Come on. Where I mean, how did they not know that all this other thing was going on? Like, really? But I guess it was time for something big to happen in that show, if you've been watching it. I mean, what? I just wanted to, like, jump in the screen, get Michonne's machete, and, cut that dude's head off. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Negan. I wanted to cut his stinking head off. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Anyway, of course, if you have not watched any Walking Dead, just don't start it until it's completely over with, until whenever they decide to end it off, and then you can go watch it. Because once you start watching it, you're like addicted. You just want more. You just want that next hit of The Walking Dead. You just can't stand it till the next week. It's just, it's really that good. I really like it. I'm the only one in my house. My husband thinks I'm crazy, but I like it. Anyway, what else? Oh, yes. For those of y'all who stuck around to the very end, of course, I talked in a little Let's Talk video about me gaining some weight, which, I gained some pounds, whatever. But every time I do, it makes me think about my mom and this trick that she used to do this, and I just picked it up. And every time, like, I feel like my chin, if I feel like this right here, my, gobble gobble is getting, like this. There's an exercise that you can do, and I'm going to look like a crazy person. So, but this is what you do, and I swear to you, if you do like 2 reps of 10, you will feel it. I mean, if you don't feel it the next day, do you 2 more reps of 10, or 3 reps of 10, or whatever, and you will feel that it is sore. Like, it will be sore, just like you really worked out. I mean, it. Squeezing in something, it's just like, it's no different than doing your Kegels where you're kind of squeezing it in. It's just squeezing it in. So let me just show you. This is what my mama taught me. You just kind of make this face until that happens. That's the only thing I know how to describe it. Just go. You're just kind of clenching down. It's ugly, I know. And you can even, like, take it to the side. You can take it to the side, but I swear that keeps me from getting the and if I feel it kind of coming on, I will do those, and it works. Telling you guys, it works. And everybody cannot stand when they get the old gobble gobble. That's how I keep mine in check, girls. That's how I keep mine in check. So go do you some squeezes. I love you and I appreciate you. So I will see you real soon. Bye.